The sport of badminton is all set to undergo a massive revamp when it comes to the schedule, when it comes to the pricing, and when it comes to the structure. Now, the common complaint that has been raised in badminton by the players ever since 2025 and 2026 is because of the scheduling. If players can't play, the top 15 players can't play a particular tournament, they'll have to pay the fine because they have backed out of it. It is mandatory that the BWF ensures that yes, players play in certain high profile events. Now remember, from 2027 onwards, the whole system is going to change. Now, why is the system going to change? Because for one major issue, television broadcasting. Now, currently, 1,410 matches, number of TV produced matches is 1,410. Now, after 2027, this will increase from 1,410 to 3,000. More than double number of matches is going to be produced by television, and that is why the structure has had to undergo a major change. Television broadcasters have been given one particular thing that yes, these are the number of games you have to telecast, which is why we will change the entire calendar. Now, how is the calendar shaping up to be? There is now going to be a 6-tier structure from the tour from 2027. There is now going to be a compact calendar by which players will have to adhere to in a certain way. Now, we all know these are your particular tournaments: BWF 1000, BWF 750, 500, 300, 100. These are your 5 major tournaments. It's allocated by the number of points the tournament has. There will be 5 Super 1000 events, which means, for example, the All England, that will be one of the Super 1000 events. Indonesia Masters, China Open could be a 1000 event. Super 750, which includes the India Open. That is the particular format we are looking at. Super 1000 could be the World Championship. All this, 750, there will be Super 1000, 5 events, Super 750, 5 events, Super 500, 9, Super 300, 100, 8. A total of 36 events, which includes even the year-ending World Tour finals. So this is how your 36 tournaments will be divided. 5 Super 1000s, 5 750. And the remainder, if you look at it, 9, 8, 8 will be the 500, 300 and 100. That's how the tour is going to be structured. But on the other hand, when you look at this particular bit, the change in the prize pool, now that is very important, because the prize pool now will get an increase of USD 26.9 million. That's huge. Currently, whatever is the existing fee structure, it's going to get a 26.9 million hike. And that is why the breakup of the prize money is going to be something like this. Super 1000s will carry the highest with USD 2 million, followed by Super 750 with USD 1.1 million, Super 500 USD 560,000, Super 300 290, Super 100 140. So from 140,000 to USD 2.1 million. That is the way we are looking at this particular tour. And that is why the structure of every tournament will change, because this is the main thing. 48 players will be competing in the group stage, followed by knockouts. That is how this tour is going to be. Whoever tops their groups will then play the knockout. It won't be like, okay, every player is playing one after the other, groups. It will be allocated and they will play amongst themselves. Top 2 will go from each group for the quarterfinal, semi-final and the final. Each Super 1000 tournament will run for 11 days across 2 weekends. So, rather than finishing everything in a week, it will now run to 2 weeks, just to ensure that the players get time to rest, for relaxation, for momentum. How does India fit into the picture? 2 issues. It's bittersweet. One, the India Open will retain the 750 category. So that is good news for India. Now here is the bad news. Syed Modi has been downgraded from 300 to 100. And several events, which are 100 events in Guwahati, that won't happen. So India, despite whatever the issues of hygiene and all the other infrastructure issues that were raised in the BWF India event, the same Indira Gandhi Stadium is going to host the World Tour Championships, the BWF World Championships in August. This is the last year by which you will have this existing format. From 2027, this will be the one. But for India, it's bittersweet. India Open will retain its 750 category, which is among the second elite in the badminton world. But Syed Modi getting downgraded to 100, it's a big blow. That tournament has had history in India, and that's why Syed Modi International will now be not a BWF 300 event, but a 100 event. And that is where India will really have to ensure that there is an upgradation in the facilities, because this just can't go on. You have to shape up or ship out in this new 2027 format that India is going to be part of in a big, big way in badminton. Thank you so much, folks, for joining us for this video. Subscribe to Sports Today for all the latest news and analysis.